everybody, this is Melanie. Welcome back to Crafting Chaos with Melanie. I hope everybody's doing good today. Today's video is going to be a really fun video. We are going to be doing an inlay dye technique. I've never done this before, so I think it'll be a lot of fun, and it turns out to be beautiful. Just a little spoiler alert. So what I'm using today is the Craftsmith's Fall Solids, and as soon as I saw this, I knew I wanted some leaves out of this paper. Monday's video was on this, and it didn't work out for what I was using it for Monday, but it definitely works out for what I'm using it for today. So, alright, so I'm using this, and what I did, I got the new Catherine Puller, some of her new fall release, and this right here is the stamp set. It's called Changing Leaves, and what I wanted to do was take this stamp set and just use the veins from the stamp set. This is a two-part stamp set. In other words, you can stamp this in a color, like a lighter color, and then you want to stamp this in your darker color. But in today's video, I just used the veins. I used the second part of the two-step stamp. So what I did is I cut out a bunch of those leaves in all the different colors of that paper collection. So I just cut all these out, and then I heat emboss them with gold, let's see here, metallic gold sparkle by Wow. Like always, this will be linked in the description below. And I also die cut these right here. These leaves are out of the video from last week where I did the ink smooshing technique and the blending, and these were the leftover colors. So I took that sheet and just cut them out and then heat emboss the veins on them. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so we're doing that, using these today, and then the dies. So let's get started, and let me show you what we're doing. Okay, I took a card panel, the size of a card panel. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I meticulously placed the dies on here, right? So I'm just taking these dies and putting them around here, just any which way. Let's see, I think I want to go this way and this way. And then I put them on my platform, my die cutting platform, and I ran it through the die. Now, I don't have my die machine on my desk because I just don't have room for it. So all I do is run this through, and I'm going to give you a few little hints on this, a few little things you want to pay attention to. Okay, you don't want to have a bunch of this coming off the page, because if you do, you're going to have little pieces of this that is cut that you have to inlay back in. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, okay? So step 1 is you want to die cut your paper. So I just went around the paper different ways, right, with the dies. All right, and this is what I got right here. Isn't that pretty? I love this. This is so pretty. And here's another one, this one right here. And so you can see, I hope you can see, it's like we're making a puzzle, and we're going to put the puzzle back together, okay? Now, let's put this over here. And I will tell you that the cardstock, I did run through my embossing machine with an embossing folder. This one was Cuddlebugs. It's like, I don't know if you can see that texture, but any type of embossing will do. Any type of embossing folder you have. It just gives it a little bit more dimension, I think. And I'll show you again why I did that. All right, so let me collect my thoughts here, and let's glue this on. Now we're gluing this straight to a card panel, okay? So I'm just taking my glue press. Everybody asked me about this glue press. This is a Sweet Petunia glue press. I have art glitter glue in it, and I got mine from MaymayMadeIt.com. I will link this below. I know Maymay carries it, as well as Catherine Puller Designs, and those are the two that I would definitely link below. It usually sells out pretty much when it's stocked. It is a hot commodity. I've had mine since it came out, and I do not regret the buying of that. I love it. It is a very good tool to have. I love it. Okay, so we've got this glued on. Okay. And you want to make sure it's good and pressed down, okay? You want to make sure all that area is good and pressed down. So before I leave the piece, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. All right, whenever you're laying these on here, right, you're laying the die on there and you're running it through and you're cutting it out. Sometimes if you take it off the paper a lot, it will cut some of the paper. So when I paper piece in the leaf, I have a little part here. That little part right there. Now I see it because it's not embossed and I know that it's there. To the naked eye, honestly, it kind of blends, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what I did. I saved the piece to that. So we're doing this piece first. So what I do is I take my liquid glue, and I do use liquid glue for this, and I put it in the well instead of on the leaf. Okay, I put it inside the well where the leaf is going to fit. Guys, you're going to love this. This turns out so pretty. All right, so I have that. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here, not even, you know, squirting it, and I have a little piece here, this itty bitty piece right here. And I'm going to piece that in there. And let's see how this little thing goes. I think it goes like this. Let's just piece that in there. Nope. Like that. Nope. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. So I got that piece in there. To the naked eye, you probably couldn't tell what that is. But another thing that I used the same color family. This is more of a white. This is a little bit off-white. So, you know, if you use the tone on tone, it's not going to stick out as much. All right, so now let's put this together like a puzzle. Let's find what we want. Again, I have all these in all these different colors. Look at that, how pretty. I want to bring in orange here. Now let's bring this one up here. Oh, So how's everybody doing? Is it getting cool where you're at? It is not where I'm at, just saying, at all. Okay, I don't want that one. Let's find the maple leaf. I love this maple leaf. Look at that, how pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that. So pretty. What else do we have? Let's see. I want blue. Let's bring in blue. Look how pretty this is, and now we need a yellow in that little one. So let's see. I had all these separated, and I have played with it so much that they are all mixed up. I really want a yellow in that. Do I have it? Ooh, no, I don't. I don't think I have it, guys. I've used it. That's fine. That looks okay. That looks good. I wonder if I have the yellow and the maple. I do. I do. I really want to get some yellow in here. So let's redo this a little bit. Let's put the yellow there. Now this one right here I have in the orange. Let's see if I like that. Ooh, I do like that. Yeah. There. What do we think? I think yes. That's what I think. All right, so we're going to glue all this down. Make sure I got all that. Okay, so how I'm gluing this down, remember, I'm just using the liquid glue and I'm putting it in the well. Putting it in the well of, oh, look at that, how pretty. Isn't this cool? I have seen so many people do this, but now the ones I have seen, they have done really intricate. I mean, where you're putting in little pieces of paper like that through the whole thing. And I don't know about that. They'll use the cover plates. And I like doing the bigger pieces. And let me tell you how pretty this is. This is stunning. I love this. All right. So we are just taking this and putting it in here. so easy where you got that little well. Isn't that pretty? Alright, so next we're going to bring a little bit more of this card to life. I want some of my gold splatters. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and I'm going to set this to the side. Now let me show you something. This is all the leaves left over from where I cut them out. Do not get rid of these, guys. There's so much you can do with these. And off the bat, and what I'm probably going to do with these is ink. Watch this. Just ink blend it over it. Look at the texture on that. Look at that leaf. How gorgeous. That is gorgeous. We'll definitely use those. I will definitely use those on something. Do not get rid of those pieces. Alright, so let's just put this to the side here. And let me get my splatter box. I call this my mess box. And these are my, I don't know what you call them. I get them off of Amazon. I will link them. I use these all the time. I love these. We know this. If you've watched my videos in the past, you would definitely see me using these. I'm going to put this in here. And we are going to splatter some gold on here. Watch this. I love it. Let's go in here with this color. I think I like this color better. Yeah. Look at that. Wow. And guys, I just get my fingers in there. I just get dirty. Just telling you. Sometimes it's okay. Just get dirty. I will link these. I've used them before. They're metallic watercolors. So, I did get mine off Amazon. So, I'll definitely link those. Now, I probably should have done this first when I do this. And I'm just going to be really careful because I know that's wet. And I did get that on the back of the card, but I'm okay with that. Be just a little bit more careful than I did right there. It's where I put it in the box, in my splatter box. And my splatter box, guys, it's not that clean. I probably... Look at that, how pretty. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, the next thing I did was stamped a bunch of sentiments. And let's see, yep. I stamped a bunch of sentiments, and the colors I used some in ginger. And I want you to look at that. What a color match that is. Stone blue and cove blue. Look at these blues. Perfect. Goldenrod. These match. Oh, that's what I love about CP inks. And then what I did was wiggle cut. And we all know what my wiggle cut is, so let's just do it. Let's just do it really quick. We're going to use this one. And this one says, and all at once summer collapsed into fall. And like I've said before, unless the sentiment die comes with another die set that I bought, I'm not just going to buy a sentiment die set. If you like to do that, then, you know, go ahead. To me, I just wiggle cut it. And whenever you wiggle cut it, it just kind of looks like that's the way it should be done, right? And I am going to use some scrap that I have here. And this is some brown out of that paper pack. And I'm just going to glue this on there. Right. And we are going to wiggle cut. Don't you love that? Because I'm not fussy cutting. I'm not... You know, there's really no rhyme or reason. I'm just, you know, doing a shape, kind of going around what I think is the natural line of the way the fonts are on this and the way it's written. Did I sound like I know what I was talking about? All right, so we have that. And I'm just going to give this a little splatter as well. Just got my box here, and I'm just going to really quick just splatter a little bit on that. Not a lot, just a little bit to give it some of the same texture. Okay, look at this, how pretty. Oh guys, this is pretty. Now I'm going to get some foam pop dots or adhesive or dimensionals. These are the ones I get from Dollar Tree. I do use these on my card making. I don't know if they're acid free, so I don't really use these on my scrapbooking. But on my card making, it does not bother me. And guys, they're good. They're sticky. The dimension part, the height is perfect. I love them. And I do go ahead and add just a little bit of that because we're dealing with dimension here, okay? All right, so let's just put this. We're covering that one. Oh, well. It's okay. Look what a gorgeous card that is. Look at that, how pretty. Guys, I love this card. Okay, let me show you what I've done. Of course, I have some more, okay? Let me show you the first one I did. And it didn't turn out the way I thought I wanted it. Maybe if you're sending it to masculine, I took a background stamp. I don't know. It just didn't. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Although I do think it's masculine. I do think this is a very masculine card. So that's that on like a plaid background stamp that I used. But look at these. Are these not pretty? What do you think? I love them. The sweet smell of pumpkin and colorful changing leaves. Oh, it's so pretty. And this one I used green, so I covered the inside and put a little leaf on the inside. All right, guys, what do you think about that? I'm telling you, there's so much you could do with this technique. I love it. I'm going to get off here and do a few more, but you could do this in any stamp set. Like, you know, the sky's the limit. If you have shapes, you know, florals, or maybe you have some stars. I think this would be really pretty doing stars, or, you know, the possibilities are endless. All right, guys, I hope you like this video. Remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, then hit that subscribe button. I really enjoy doing this, and I just love the family that we're creating here, this creative space that we're creating. All right, guys, until next time, I will see you, and I will have all the products linked below. Sorry about that. All right, bye.